Hi, and welcome back to Thone's James Nibbles number 94. Our new topic today is be patient and persevering. This is part 1 of 7, and we're going to be talking about patience today. We'll be reading from James chapter 5, verses 7 through 12, and as is our normal way of doing things, I will be reading that scripture here in the beginning, and then the next 6 lessons will be on that same subject. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and after rain. Be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Grudge not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door. Take, my brethren, the proverb, the prophets who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have been in the minds of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. But above all things, that my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath, but let your yea be yea, and your nay be nay, lest ye all fall into condemnation. I guess we need to make sure we understand a couple of the words here. The term condemnation is an important word, and the term judge is speaking of the Lord Himself, who is going to be the judge for these sorts of crimes. And we should not hold grudges against one another. We'll find out all about this as we study through this section of Scripture. And so this is, I call the subtitle of this, As We Wait. It's about patience, and it's as we wait. That's what we're doing, right? Why is this in the Bible? Encouraging us to study God's time, not our desired or convenient time. And that sort of goes without saying, but it also, we are to study what is God's time, not our design time. I want it to happen by next Thursday. That's not necessarily God's time, and nor do we want it to be just a convenient time for us all. So we want it to be God's time, and we hope that God's time is. We know that God's time is right and good for us, but we hope that we can have that patience to make that real. So here we go. The communications is waiting on the Lord. And the application to me. In the Home and Study Bible, we are told, In light of the certainty of God's coming judgment on their oppressors, James encouraged his audience to be patient and to wait the Lord's coming. The phrase, establish your hearts, is an expansion on be patient, signifying from resolve, light of the coming of the Lord, and in spite of trying circumstances. That is, be more than patient, be able to suffer somewhat as we wait. Now, as a result of this understanding, the Jeremiah Study Bible tells us this: the lives of Christians should also be marked by peaceful assurance of His return and faithful efforts to increase the harvest of souls for the kingdom. Just as farmers then stood patiently waiting for the crop to grow, so should believers be patient as they await the second coming. So that's something to contemplate. God leads us with await my time. That's the key word here in patience. My response: Lord, thank you for giving us such great guidance as to when your time comes and the patience to continue the ministry until then. You know, we are not only just to twiddle our thumbs, right? We are to be working in our personal ministry or our public ministry, whichever or both, until the Lord comes to take us away to a better place. So, we'll talk to you next time.